Why are most relationships today transactional? That is what we will be talking about today on what's trending on that gender. I am Atinuke Nuke. Stay tuned because we have a whole lot lined up for you on this episode. You do not want to miss it. So the conversation now is you are a married man asking a single lady out, and then on the first date or probably a week after, you demand for the three-letter word. And then she in turns demand for the five-letter word, which is of course kukushi. And then you are saying that she's transactional. What is betting that transactional? We'll be talking to people about transactional relationship and why they think they should pay or should be paid to So join us, stay tuned, and let's see what people have to say on what's trending. This is coming from Wale Oguntokan, who says a married man should not ask a single lady out in the first place if it does whether the single lady is aware of his marital status or not, and she gives him the three-letter word, then he should give her the five-letter word. If she asks for it and that becomes transactional, I, however, say no to transactional relationship, QED. Moving on, Caramel says, why do men feel it is normal to demand for the three-letter word but not okay for a woman to demand for money? If you demand for the three-letter words, ASAP, I will demand for the five-letter words ASAP. It's premarital, a sin. Money isn't a sin because it's not premarital. Men are just jokers and looking for an excuse to eat their cakes and have it. If you want to take it slow, you take it slow. Society is always quick to judge women who demand for money from the same men who demand for the three-letter word. Three-letter word gives you pleasure. Money makes me wet. That's coming from Caramel. IBM says, pertaining this, I think once we equate the three-letter words to money, that's when we abuse in a relationship. Yes, if we distance three-letter word from money, some men abuse that and keep asking for it without doing anything for the lady. But I strongly believe that a lady who's worth her salt can find other ways to disabuse the notion of transactional relationship. Besides, she can always refuse it if she has a problem with that. That means he is not mature and she can leave him. IBM. Rimini Kachala says the matter long. I feel cheated a lot. So that's the much we can take today. Let's move on to the mentorship segment. I'm not going to dwell much on this because the video already says it all. Now let us go straight to the mentorship segment of the day. Let's look at who made us proud on the international scene. Of course, a woman made us proud again. It may seem like an old video, an old occurrence, but of course, let us just still take a look because it is the mentorship segment and it is really mentoring all the youths and all women out there.
What's up, class of 2024? Let me be the 137th person to congratulate you on this truly extraordinary achievement. My name is Oluwami Dosunmu-Ogunbi, or just Wami. And if you do not know me right now, that is okay. But I want you to remember me as the University of Michigan's first Black woman to get a PhD in robotics. We did it, class of 2024. We can officially call ourselves Michigan engineers. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, I want us to reflect on why we chose to become engineers. For some, it may be because you like working with your hands. For others, you like tearing things apart and hopefully putting them back together again. I am here because I really wanted to wear this funny hat. That is no joke. At my high school graduation, I saw one of my teachers in fancier regalia than the rest. In classic neurodivergent fashion, I hyper-fixated on wanting to wear the same funny hat that she was wearing. When someone told me that I needed to get a PhD to wear it, I said, cool, I guess I'm going to get a PhD then. What are the field options? They responded, well, you are the child of Nigerian immigrants, so your options are doctor, lawyer, or engineer. So I thought about it. Well, I can't be doctor because I hate blood. Lawyer is out because I would pass out if I ever had to talk in front of a large crowd of people. So I guess that just leaves engineer.
Huge congratulations, Wami. To Girl Talk Unusual, I have had series of inboxes of people complaining about boring, of course, the three words, and somebody spoke about wildcats, and I was like, oh, I used to know wildcats, but I never knew it was still a thing. So that is what we'll be talking about on Girl Talk Unusual. Let's see what wildcats would do in improving, of course, the SEX life. Let's take a look. So here is where we discuss matters that are left for the inbox. That is Girl Talk Unusual. So I got some messages about spicing up things in Azarum. And I thought, yes, Wildcats. These buddies can turn things around because it has a series of prompts to be followed, and most of them come with some sort of curiosity. If you're complaining about boredom and you haven't gotten them, you are on a long thing, literally. So that is all on this episode of That Gender. In case you have comments, suggestion, you can always inbox at Tinuke Nuke or TNTV Network for, comments, calls, interviews, and every other thing. And of course, Girl Talk Unusual, we would like you to send topics that you think we can talk about. Do join us some other time. I remain at Tinuke Nuke.